So continue. Whoever follows the path is called a sinner. This path, right? Try to stay away from these things. It's called the sinner, as implied by the statement Shmos 6:11 concerning a Nazarite, and he, the Kohen, should make an atonement for him for his having sinned because of the death. Okay, number 6. Nazarite is forbidden to become impure through any contact with a dead body for the duration of Nazarite vow. If he can contract such impurity, he is required to bring special sin offering. The Shmos chapter 6, Hilchot Nazir, chapter 6 and 8. Okay. Sin offering. Okay. I would say so. So based on this commentary, so he's considerably sinful because he was not careful and touched the dead body, or maybe stepped on like part of the corpse. Like in olden days, they would bury people wherever they die. They would die. Like, and it says that with their death, they would acquire this 4 ounce, and that they would be buried like that. So meaning now, when you plow the field, it could be like somebody was buried there. Now his bones are going to come up.
Right.
So it's So it was very possible. So the person, this Nazarite, he was working in the field. There was no dead body. There is no cemetery. But something happened. So they call him sinner.
Mm-hmm.
Continue back to Rambam. Our sages declared, let's see the commentary short, in Tanit 11a. Interestingly, the author of this statement, Rabbi Eliezer Kfar, is also the author of the statement in ours, that envy, desire, and pursuit of honor drive the person from this world. Okay, so it says, okay, so what did they say? If a Nazarite who abstain only from wine is requiring atonement, how much more so does one who abstain from everything? Which makes sense, right? So, I mean, Hashem created all of these beautiful things, and you abstain. I'm above it. I don't like it's like for me, like the way I understand, it's like in soul. So you were the present to somebody, and that somebody just threw the present on the counter, did not even open it, did not care. So for you, it would be soul. You spend your money, you work on it, you had all of these ideas and disrespect.
Right.
Therefore, our sages directed man to abstain only from those things which the Torah denies him, and not to forbid himself permitted things by vows and oaths of abstention. Okay, so we have 8 and 9. So it says 8. One should not conclude that Rambam completely disapproves the vows and oaths, of course. At the conclusion of Hilchot Nedarim 13:23, the Rambam states, whoever takes a vow in order to stabilize his temperament and correct his deeds is zealous and praiseworthy. So meaning, if he indulges, he cannot live without meat, or I don't know what it is, without food, and said, I forbid myself to eat meat 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Let's say 6 only on Shabbos it's allowed.
Mm.
So in this case, because he knows like he eats meat every day, and it makes him I don't know. Basically, he understands that it's not good. Okay, so continue. In Hilchot Nedarim, he gives example of people who are excessively inclined to a particular quality, who takes a vow to correct their faults in a manner reminiscent of his advice in the beginning of chapter 2 of this Halachos. Rather, what Rambam criticizes is in our Halachah is abstention for the sake of abstention. So basically, it's not like if he trying to correct his temperaments and he trying to put himself on the right path, there is no problem. Chazak Baruch, that's what you must do. But maybe like for show off, that's the problem. No. Yeah, I don't eat meat. No, meat on a weekday. No, you understand? That's too much. It's only like for the sake of showing off, I guess. Okay, so number 9. Not in Yerushalayim Talmud, Kiddushin 4:12. Rav Hiskiah, the Kohen, said in the name of Rav, a person will ultimately be called to judgment for everything which his eyes saw and which he did not taste. So it's a very strong statement. I mean, if you don't like something or you know it's sour, I don't know, like sour apples or whatever you don't like, so it's one thing. But if you want it and you did not buy it because I don't know, the person was trying to save money or something like that, so that's wrong. Okay. So basically, it's like try something different taste.
I mean, enjoy and try everything that you're allowed to enjoy. Like
exactly. So I just want to add from myself. So I think when I say different tastes, I think it's natural tastes.
What do you mean?
What Hashem created.
Right.
So today there is a big industry about the tastes.
Right.
They do all of the chemically like change. So my wife, she's a biologist, so she explained to me.
Who's a biologist?
My wife.
Oh, she's a biologist?
Yes, so she knows all of these things, and so she explained, even many years ago, Baruch Hashem, when she was learning, she said, you do not understand. With all of the chemical, she was like top of the class, so they were able to make different, like, what it smells. Smell of the peach. They knew the formula. You heat up this, you add a few drops of this and that. So it had nothing to do with peaches and had nothing to do with all other things. You understand? So that's what they do. So today it's a huge industry.
The food industry is the worst. I mean, it's really bad over here with the food. Everything is synthetic.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So maybe their artificial tastes would not be required to taste, like whatever they have these million types of taste of coffee or whatever. You understand? But Hashem, like different fruits, vegetables.
The worst industry that people take advantage of is like the sugar industry. Like everything is like enhanced to like sweetness, you know, like now they have like high fructose corn syrup and sugar and brown sugar and this, and then they try to make it healthy, like, you know, and I know I've indulged in some of these like these synthetic things, and I'm like, even after I was religious, I was like, well, I gotta take it easy. Like I realized like I get a craving for it, and I like in that moment like forget about Hashem, like because my desire overtakes me, and I just forget that like what am I doing? You know, like it's scary a little bit. You know, I like your body desire get a hold of you.
But at least you see the thing that you realized it, that you're aware of this issue. That's huge.
Because it's scary. Like imagine you all of a sudden I just feel like I just tore that relationship with Hashem. That like I wake up in the morning, I have him in front of me, like, you know, that's it. Like, you know, he's watching, and then all of a sudden like I get hungry like for something sweet, and all of a sudden I just go and like I raid the fridge, and just like that I'm like I just like lost him. You know, like I lost Hashem like in my mind. You know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I see it, you know, after you become aware, you just like, wow, how unbelievable. Like people are just so into their
like
desires.
Animals, yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay, so continue. Rav Lazar was concerned because of this teaching. He saved his pennies and would purchase and eat from every fruit once a year.
Yeah, I highlighted this. I like this one.
Yes, once a year. So I mean, so he was scared. Not like as you said, Hashem created all of these tastes.
Yeah.
So, but what I learned, so all these beautiful fruits, probably when we buy for Rosh Hashanah to make a bracha to make shikiyanu, none of them is good tasting. None of them better than all of these, like like exotic fruits. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? All of these dragons, schmagons.
Oh yeah, the dragon fruit.
And that's such a waste of money. It's such a waste. Like it's not better than orange. Let's put it this way.
It's
Orange
not.
or apple, like whatever.
Yeah, I like pears, peaches.
Yeah. So I mean,
like
regular
passion.
fruit. Yes. Yeah.